This Saturday, live from Perth, Australia, it is Crown Jewel. So with a PLE comes a predictions. Last time we did a predictions, it was WrestlePalooza. It was a mixed bag. John Cena lost to Brock Lesnar convincingly. The pick that I thought was a bit outlandish actually paid off. The Vision did defeat the Usos. Stephanie Vaquer became the Women's World Champion. Punk and AJ defeated Seth and Becky. And Cody Rhodes defeated Drew McIntyre. I did say in my main predictions video that if this became a WWE title match, which it then later did, or it became announced as a title match in the end, and then I did think Cody would win. But my official pick was Drew McIntyre, so I will stick with that, and I will class as an L. 60% on the prediction last time out, so still over half on that. Now let's get into this this time's prediction, I guess, or this week's prediction. 5 matches again. If there's a SmackDown match added on, obviously won't be predicting that, but I've left it as late as possible. First up, we have Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Now, I think it's a similar thing to the last time these two fought. It's an Australian street fight. But it's a similar aspect of why would they have Roman Reigns lose to Bronson Reed. My only thinking this time around is that it's in Australia, which is obviously Bronson's home country. I'm still going to say Roman, just off the back. I think they're more likely to push Roman with this than they are Bronson. I do like Bronson. I think he has got potential of being a good big man. I think him in the Vision is a good fit. It's just that he is being put into matches in which I don't think he should win, and that's why I'm kind of predicting against him, against the Tribal Chief. Next up, we have the tag match. That's the obligatory get Rhea Ripley into a match at the moment. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley against the Kabuki Warriors. Now, I think Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are two big names to lose to the Kabuki Warriors, which sounds so mad, bearing in mind one of them is Asuka. But I just feel as though every part of me doesn't see a Kabuki Warriors win. The only thing is if there's a bit of a miscommunication with Io Sky and Rhea, which is possible. It's kind of like the strange bedfellows kind of situation of will they get along kind of thing. But obviously these two have portrayed themselves as friends over the last couple of weeks. Possibly a turn from EO, but why would you have everything that's just happened over the last couple of weeks happen, and then you have EO turn and stay with the Kabuki Warriors? It would make no sense. But for me, I think this would be the standard big win for the hometown person. So it's going to be Rhea getting the win, probably over Kyrie if I'm going to have to pick. But yeah, I'm going to go Rhea and Io. Next, AJ Styles gets to beat up John Cena. But will he win? I don't think so. I think I said it in the last video, and I stick by it. Why would you have John Cena lose on his retirement tour? It should be like the greatest hits kind of situation, and then maybe go out on his back in the final stage. The rumours of who he will be facing in his final match on the Saturday Night Main Event have started. I've seen Dom, I've seen Gunter, I've seen a few others. I saw Edge at one point and got excited. But yeah, this is a match that should have happened quite early on. I'm happy it is happening on his retirement tour. It'll be a buy-in match. It'll be phenomenal, as is the Phenomenal One's way. But I think John Cena will come out with the win, to be fair. And now on to the two main events from the Crown Jewels, or the Crown Jewel Championships, I guess. First, the women's. Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer go one-on-one. This is not title for title or anything like that. It's for the Crown Jewel Championship, which is a thing, apparently. For me, I feel like they've pushed Stephanie Vaquer more than they have Tiffany. So I think that is going to be the pushing point for me to say that Tiffany Stratton will lose this match and Stephanie Vaquer will become victorious and the new Crown Jewel champion. The last one was Liv Morgan, I think it was, last year. yeah, I wouldn't. It's a difficult one to pick these things when it's champion versus champion and it's not for a title because it makes it a bit more obvious. We will get onto the men's in a second where it is a bit more obvious. But yeah, I think that just on the basis of how they're being portrayed, I'm going to go Stephanie Vaquer to beat Tiffany Stratton. And finally, what I think will be the main event, it's been built as such. Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion, versus Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, for the Crown Jewel Championship, or the Men's Crown Jewel Championship. This has Seth Rollins written all over it. If you've watched Raw, if you've not watched Raw, basically, Seth, this week, said to Paul Heyman, "What if I lose this match?" And Paul Heyman brushed it off, said, "You're not going to lose, we've got it all planned out, blah, blah, blah." And then Seth basically said, "No, what if I lose?" He basically made Paul Heyman tell him straight what would happen if Seth Rollins didn't come out with the victory and the Crown Jewel Championship. It basically came down to the fact that Cody would be seen as the champion, Seth would be no more than a second-rate champion, and that everything that he's built up since WrestleMania would come crumbling down. And even Paul Heyman, after being pushed again, mentioned that he would have to question why he picked Seth over Roman. Now that's a huge motivation push, and I think that's going to be enough for Seth to get the win. And it's about time that Seth got a win over Cody Rhodes. And this is the one match I can see Cody taking the loss. I said that last time with WrestlePalooza, but that was before it was made as a title match. Or I knew it was a title match. So yeah, I think Seth will win this match, become Crown Jewel champion, and it will progress forward, I guess. There's calls and caveats that could happen in this. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be fairly decent. The matches that are on are very good. The people involved are fantastic at what they do. There's a few showstoppers that could be in there. But let me know, guys, what you think down in the comments. Who do you think will win each match? What do you think of my picks? Let me know down in the comments below. Like this video if you have. Subscribe if you are new. Until next time, guys. Take care.